There's no doubt that the IT industry, like all industries, is being affected by the economy. We're being forced to make trade-offs. We're being forced to look very hard at investment decisions. On the other hand, our customers' expectations on us have not changed. They're expecting innovation. They're expecting high-quality products. They're expecting a very high quality and high level of support because IT is so important to them in running their business. So it's more important than ever for us to be doing things in the most efficient way possible, but to be doing that with an eye not only to the current situation, also the future. What do companies do in tough times? They look hard at where they're spending their money. They make sure that their IT investments are aligned to their business investments. They make sure that they understand how those investments are going to pay off. They make sure they know how scarce resources are going to be allocated. IT is an essential part of the business equation for most companies. And IT management software, as CA provides it, can be an essential part of making sure that the software and the IT infrastructure is fully supportive of the business strategy. Now, that sounds easy, but the reality of modern IT environments is that they are not well aligned. They've grown up over the course of the last 30 years, very much focused on the problem du jour. You know, we have systems that support various business processes within a company. And now as people want to look across all those systems to say, how do I optimize the profitability of this relationship? How do I optimize my supply chain? How do I really optimize customer experience? They need tools that can look across their entire IT environment and not simply live in the towers of the silos as IT was originally constructed. So successful companies in this downturn, I think, are going to look at IT. They're going to look hard at what they're doing with IT. They're going to make sure they eliminate redundancy and waste, and they're going to make sure that every dollar they spend on IT is a dollar that is helping them drive their top line or their bottom line, and that implies that they've got good management in place for IT, just as they have good management in place for the rest of their business. Well, I hope not. And certainly in CA's case, we're working very hard to make sure that innovation is the thing that really gets protected through this process. IT companies, CA included, are really driven by innovation. They have to be driven by innovation. The reason that customers will pay for our products long term is because they perceive that those products will allow them to help run their businesses more efficiently, help manage cost and expense, obviously, help them mitigate the risk associated with running their business by providing them more information and enabling them to drive the top line of their business. Those are not static processes, and those things don't stop for recessions. In fact, in many ways, a recession forces people to look hard at innovation, at differentiation, at where they're going to get the next source of competitive advantage, and they're going to look to technology and technology companies in order to do that. So it's vitally important for a company like CA, even though we obviously have to tighten our belt and look at every expenditure we're making to make sure that that really is the most efficient use of that money, but it's also critical for us to keep the flow of innovation going to our customers.